We've all tuned in to watch our favorite TV characters tie the knot, or maybe even shed a tear over the nuptials during our fave wedding movie. Here, a look at 20 of the best wedding vows from movies and television to get you inspired as you write your own famous wedding vows from television. 1. Friends, Monica and ChandlerMonica. For so long I wondered if I would ever find my prince, my soulmate. Then 3 years ago at another wedding, I turned to a friend for comfort. And instead, I found everything that I'd ever been looking for my whole life. And now here we are, with our future before us, and I'd only want to spend it with you, my prince, my soulmate, my friend. Unless you don't want to. You go, Chandler. I thought this was going to be the most difficult thing I ever had to do. But when I saw you walking down the aisle, I realized how simple it was. I love you. You are the person I was meant to spend the rest of my life with. Point 2. Boy Meets World, Korean Chapong at Topanga. I wasn't sure this day would ever come, but you were. I wasn't sure love could survive everything we put it through, but you were. You were always strong and always sure. And now I know I want you to stand beside me for the rest of my life. That's what I'm sure of. Corey, ever since I was young I never really understood anything about the world, and I never understood anything that happened in my life. The only thing that ever made sense to me was you, and how I felt about you. That's all I've ever known, and that's enough for me for the rest of my life. Topanga. Point 3. Grey's Anatomy, Meredith and Derek to love each other, even when we hate each other. No running, ever. Nobody walks out, no matter what happens. Take care when old, senile, smelly. This is forever. These vows were signed on a post-it note by the couple. 4. Big Bang Theory, Penny and Leonard Leonard. Penny, we are made of particles that have existed since the moment the universe began. I like to think those atoms traveled 14 billion years through time and space to create us so that we could be together and make each other whole. Penny, Leonard, you're not only the love of my life, you're my best friend. And you've got a friend in me. You got troubles. I got 'em too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. We stick together and we can see it through, because you've got a friend in me. Point 5. How I Met Your Mother, Lily and Marshall. There are a million reasons why I love you. You make me laugh and you take care of me when I'm sick. You're sweet, caring, and you even created an egg dish and named it after me. It's called Egg Marshall, and it's awesome. But the main reason that I love you is that you're my best friend. You're the best friend I ever had. Lily, I love you because you're funny and you make me feel loved and you make me feel safe. And for our anniversary you gave me a sweatshirt that says, Lily and Marshall, rockin' it since '96, but the main reason I love you is you make me happy. You make me happy all the time. Point 6. I lived in villages with 8 people, rural farming communities, college towns. I was sent to every corner of Indiana. And then I came here. And I realized that, this whole time, I was just wandering around, everywhere, just looking for you. Leslie, the things that you have done for me, to help me, support me, surprise me, to make me happy, go above and beyond what any person deserves. You're all I need. I love you and I like you. Point 7. Parks. So I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Is that cool? Andy, you are the most awesome person I have ever known in my entire life. I vow to protect you from danger. And I don't care if I have to fight an ultimate fighter, or a bear, or him, points to random guest, or your mom. I would take them down. I'm getting mad right now even telling you. I want to spend the rest of my life, every minute, with you, and I am the luckiest man in the galaxy. Point 8. The Big Bang Theory, Bernadette and Howard. Bernadette, like you, this is going to be short and sweet. I love you with all my heart and soul and promise to be with you forever. Howard, until I met you, I couldn't imagine spending my life with just one person. And now, I can't imagine spending one day of it without you. Point 9. Friends, Phoebe and Mike. Phoebe, when I was growing up, I didn't have a normal mom and dad, or a regular family like everybody else, and I always knew that something was missing. But now I'm standing here today, knowing that I have everything I'm ever gonna need. You are my family. Mike, Phoebe, you are so beautiful. You're so kind, you're so generous, you're so wonderfully weird. Every day with you is an adventure. I can't believe how lucky I am, and I can't wait to share my life with you forever. Phoebe, oh wait, I forgot. And, I love you. And you have nice eyes. Mike, I love you. 2.10. The Fosters, Lena and Steph. Lena, you are a piece of work, but you're my piece of work. I accept you, every single thing that makes you who you are, from now until the end of time. Steph, you're the person I've been waiting for my whole life, and I am so proud to be standing up here, in front of our friends and family, to make sure they know just how lucky I feel to have found you, and just how much I love you. 11. Abby and Luca, be my wife. I offer myself with all my faults and strengths. We'll help each other when we need help and work together to raise our son. I choose you as the person I will love and honor for the rest of my days. Abby, first of all, I love you. I do. And you've helped me through a lot. We got here together with a beautiful little boy. I was thinking of a poem * before when I was getting ready. I think it starts, I carry your heart in my heart. I'm never without it. Anywhere I go, you go. I'm probably messing the whole thing up, but I think the end goes, and this is the wonder that keeps the stars apart. I carry your heart. I carry it in my heart. So I guess what I'm saying is, let's just try to love each other and persevere. 12. Clee, Carol and Bertford, you know that saying, when God closes a door he opens a window. Well, sometimes out of nowhere he'll do you one better, he'll kick a whole wall down. He grabbed me by the shoulders and he pointed me toward this woman right here and he said, there she is. Go get her, you're everything, Carol. Words can't describe you. You're everything. And I will love you till the day I die. Carol, oh, hey. I'm lucky. Most women when they get married, they get one man. One of you saved me from my wardrobe. The other one just saved me. Kurt, you are an amazing person. I'm not only getting a son, I'm getting a friend. Finn, I know you were resistant at first, but I am so proud of you. I've watched you grow into a man. But I think I'm most proud that you've become a brother to Kurt. We are 4 people becoming a family. 13. Clee, Kurt and Blaine and Santana and Brittany, double wedding. Kurt, Blaine, I'm a man who's always lived in the shadows. And everyone who's come into my life has always tried to pull me out into the sun or push me back into the darkness. Santana, I've been bullied, outed, misunderstood. Blaine, I honestly thought that I would never find real love. Brittany, the world's been so scary and confusing. It was just too fast, made me feel dumb just because my brain worked differently. Kurt, and then you came along. And even if someone had told me that it wasn't gonna work out and that at the end of all of our struggling and all of our work, it would just end in heartache, Blaine, I would have said yes. Santana, 1,000 times yes. Brittany, I would have suffered it all just for the tiny chance to be standing up here, marrying you. 14. Roseanne, Darlene and David. David, promise to always love and respect you, Darlene, fellow traveler on this planet, as we tread lightly and replenish what we have taken from this earth. Darlene, and I, Darlene, promise to love and respect you, David, as we strive not for material possessions, but for contentment and peace of mind. And we know the best way that we can make it is to rely on each other, the way our parents Dan and Roseanne Connor have. David, no matter how good or bad life has been to them, they always found humor in it. I hope we can do the same. 15. 90,210. Donna and David. David, when was it that we fell in love? When we were 18 or 16, maybe 10. I don't know, cause the truth is I can't picture a time that I wasn't in love with you. I always knew you were the one that could look into my eyes and see my soul. I don't question your commitment to us, and I know there's nothing we can't work through. And I accept you as my partner and as my best friend above all others. It's a miracle to find the kind of peace and happiness that you've given me, and in honor of that miracle, I pledge before our family and friends to love and to cherish you forever. Donna, I look at you and I see my best friend. Your energy and your passion inspire me in ways I never thought possible. Your inner beauty, so strong, that I no longer fear being myself. I no longer fear at all. I never thought that I could find someone that I could love that would love me back unconditionally. Then I realized that although we were often apart, you were always with me, and you were my soulmate. You give me purpose when I feel I have none. Without you my soul would be empty, my heart broken, my being incomplete. I thank God every day that you were brought into my life, and I thank you for loving me. Famous wedding vows from movies. 16. Sex and the City 2. Anthony and Stanford. Anthony, it was not exactly love at first sight. But it turns out, it was love. You are the first man to accept me for the man that I actually am. 17. The vow. Paige and LePage, I vow to help you love life, to always hold you with tenderness and to have the patience that love demands. To speak when words are needed and to share the silence when they are not. To agree to disagree on red velvet cake, and to live within the warmth of your heart and always call it home. Leo, I vow to fiercely love you in all of your forms, now and forever. I promise to never forget this is a once-in-a-lifetime love. and to always know in the deepest part of my soul that no matter what challenges might carry us apart, we will always find our way back to each other. 18. Medea's family reunion. Vanessa and Frankie. Vanessa, I never thought that I could meet someone like you. You are my friend. You are my smile. You are my everything. You are a breathtaking reflection of God's heart for me, of how He pursued me and loved me even when I didn't love myself. You held my hand in the darkness, and you pulled me out into the light. I love you. Frankie, you are my light. And it doesn't matter what happens in this life as long as you're with me. When I look at you, I know that there's a God, and that He loved me so much that He took the time to create you just for me. I love you, past my mind, beyond my heart. I love you for my soul. And that's the space where only you and God dwell. 19. American Wedding. Michelle and Jim, you are the one woman I want to be with, and the woman I can't be without. I love you. Michelle, I had trouble finding the words to tell you how I feel. And I realized something. Love isn't just a feeling. Love is something you do. It's a dress, a visit to band camp, a special haircut. Jim, you've given me everything I ever wanted, and it is my solemn vow to give everything I am to you. 20. Rachel getting married. Rachel and Sydney Rachel, you are just so full of grace, and I promise before God and these beautiful people that I will love you fiercely and sweetly. And I look forward to sharing this great life with you. Thank you for marrying me. Sydney, all that I ever wanted was to just hear music, and when I met you, I heard you. And, Rachel, you're the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. Thank you for marrying me. See more. 5 must-watch wedding movie toasts. 11 traditional wedding vows to inspire your own. How to write your own wedding vows.